welcome to My Walking Pineapple. Today I'm going to show you how to make a paleo chocolate chip banana bread. And let me tell you, it is really good. I love it so much. What makes this paleo is that it is gluten-free, grain-free, dairy-free. What else? Oh, and sugar-free. Well, artificial sugar-free. It's sweetened by bananas, and it also has almond butter in it, but that has no sugar in it. It's not the healthiest, meaning as, like, you really shouldn't be eating this if you're on a diet. But, you know, all of us have sweet tooths. I try to have a paleo-based diet, but, man, let me tell you, it is hard. And whenever I want something sweet, yeah, I'm gonna like nibble around looking for some chocolate and stuff, but sometimes, you know, I need something more. So my mama always told me to always have goodies in the house, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna meet you down in the kitchen, and yeah, we'll see you down there. Okay, so you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, 4 tablespoons of coconut oil, a pinch of salt, preferably a coarse salt like sea salt or Pink Himalayan salt, 4 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a cup of coconut flour, half a cup of almond butter, preferably with no sugar, 4 very ripe bananas, and then my favorite part, the chocolate. And those are your ingredients for your paleo chocolate chip banana bread. So you're gonna head on over to your oven and preheat it to 350. After you do that, we're gonna start mixing together the wet ingredients. First thing you're gonna do is grab your 4 bananas and then mash them all up. After you do that, you're going to put in your 4 eggs and mix that up as well. After that, you're gonna grab your coconut oil and then melt that down and pour that in as well. Next, you're going to grab your almond butter, and you're going to pour that in as well. You don't want to melt it down. It's going to feel kind of weird mixing it together. Don't worry, it'll mix all together. I'll show you. See? Look at that. Perfect. Last thing for wet ingredients is your vanilla extract. Now it's on to the dry ingredients. You're going to take your coconut flour and mix that in. Then you're going to take your cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder, and Pink Himalayan salt. And you're just gonna mix that on in. Super, super, super simple recipe. After that, you're gonna grab the amazing chocolate chips that you have. And then you're just gonna fold that on in carefully. I kind of roughly estimate how much chocolate I wanna use. It really depends. This recipe calls for 6 ounces. Honestly, you can just eyeball it and you'll be fine. I always say more chocolate than normal, but I mean, don't trust me, that's not really super healthy. Another thing I like to use is parchment paper. It can be super finicky to use with a bread loaf pan, but don't worry. My trick is I like to put like a glob of whatever dough I'm using and just slowly do it on each corner. And then once I do it on each corner, I can fill it up. And that way it keeps it all level and even so it doesn't pucker up. After that, you're going to tap out all the bubbles that you can. And once you get it all tapped out, it's ready to go on into the oven. And then you're going to let it sit in the oven. It says for if you have a bread pan to put it in for 50 minutes, but I like to do under just in case because you never know. It's best to check on it periodically and add minutes, then be too late, and then you have a burned bread loaf. With my 46 minutes, it ended up being perfect. I didn't need any more or any less. So give this video a like, it really supports my channel, as well as subscribe because I'll have more videos out with more recipes and other kind of holistic foods to eat. Thanks for watching.